they trade what you trade one, they press 50,000, 100,000, and that is 100,000 by 100,000. So at a given price level, they are pushing thousands of buy orders or thousands of sell orders. And a transaction cannot be complete except there's a buyer and a seller. If the buyer alone, there cannot be a fulfilled transaction. If there's a seller alone, there cannot be a fulfilled transaction. They cannot fill all orders simultaneously, so they have to accumulate or distribute. These banks and institutions I'm telling you about, the ones who move the market, they have a serious problem. They face something serious. They cannot do a transaction at once, even though the forex market is liquid. When they press buy, the broker has to do something. So many of us think trading is like more than combat. You are just pressing down, you are just pressing keys. When you press buy, do you know what is happening behind the scenes? Behind the scenes, a buy order is matched to a sell order. When you go to buy banana, you are the buy order, the banana seller is a sell order. When you exchange goods, it's a completed transaction. But the banks cannot do that. So accumulation means they have to do it over time. When the bank wants to buy, when they press, let's say 50,000 lots, they've released billions of buy orders. All those buy orders need to be matched with sell orders. So if sell orders are not enough, then the law of demand and supply will come in. It says when demand is more than supply, let price rise. When supply is more than demand, price falls. That is the mechanics of the market. It's not any complicated thing. When demand is more than, let me give you in numbers. Let's say at gold, maybe 1400, you have 100 buyers, 20 sellers. This is what a broker will do. One buyer, one seller match. One buyer, one seller match. 19 buyers, 90 buyers. 20 buyers, 20 sellers. But there are 80 buyers who have no sellers. The law of demand says price will rise. That's what causes price to rise. Now, they have to distribute. So accumulation, imagine you want to buy 100,000 iPhones in Ghana. One dealer cannot give it to you. So someone will give you 10,000, someone will give you 20,000, someone will give you 50,000, you are accumulating. Okay? Now, when they want to sell, they have to distribute. If a bank sells at once, it collapses the market. So they give it over time. When they are selling, someone must be buying. Think of it in this way. If not, you don't know what you are doing. If you don't think of trading, trading means what? Exchanging goods and services. That's it, at a given price. Okay, they will trade opposite. This is where people will stand on their chest. A bank will always do the opposite of what you are doing. I've made a clear distinction that they have too many large orders. They cannot fail. A fail means a buyer and a seller means it's a failed order. So what happens is that they look and they see how retail traders are conditioned. This is how retail traders are conditioned. Wait for NFP, CPI news, and buy. When you are buying, don't forget, if you bought one lot, you pushed 100,000 contract size at a given price. So imagine people all around the world, they are pushing in buy orders. So the bank has to sell because that's the only way they can fill their orders. So a bank will sell on a good news day and a bank will buy on a bad news day. If they didn't teach you this, then you are now welcome to the club. If they didn't teach you this. So banks will do opposite because they cannot help themselves. They have to do the opposite of what you are doing. Buy orders must be matched with sell orders. So non-farm payrolls, how many times have the non-farm payrolls been good and the market went up as usual and kept down? Who brought it down? Ask yourself that question. How many times have been non-farm payrolls bad? The market sold and immediately came up. Who was that? Who bought it? Ask yourself that question. Banks will do opposite. If market fall is standing. 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 Thank you. No, it's my brother. This guy took a gold trade. He's been my brother for a couple of weeks because of excellence. I saluted him in my room and I said, this guy, you will talk about this later. Let's look. I don't want to delay. Okay, they have access to the market's real supply and demand information, which is order flow. So think about this. Banks do not do analysis. They don't do trend lines. They don't do oscillators or linear bands. They handle order flow. Let me give you an example. Take Mercedes-Benz, who is originally from Germany. They walk into Goldman Sachs saying that we've made so much profit in America. So we want to repatriate our profits back to Germany. They need to sell dollars to buy euros. The one who is handling the institutional order flow, he sees. That is why it is illegal on a trading floor for a trader to take a phone and call somebody. It's illegal. He can make 3 million people millionaires in 1 second. He will just tell them, a client just walked it. 16004, 600 million euros back. And as I progress, I'll show you how that works. Next slide. How banks trade using institutional order flow methods. The history of trading, let's go back. In the 90s, you and I were cut off, we were alienated from the world of trading. We have no access. Do you know why we have no access? Because we didn't have the capital. The minimum